Hello and welcome back to a new video here in the Trading for One channel. Today we are going to explain Payoneer. Payoneer is one of the best fintech that I ever used because they enables you to connect to different providers. For example, you can receive payments from Amazon, from Fiverr, from Airbnb, Booking, Upwork, and more. They also gives you local bank details in different countries. For example, United States, United Kingdom, Europe, even Australia. And they also give you the possibility to get a physical and a virtual debit card. So with that you can spend any place around the world in any local physical store or even buying online. You can also request for payments, you can pay for different service, and they has low fees. So I believe it's quite powerful tool. They started in 2005, so they has a lot of history in the market, and they also are traded in the stock market in the United States. They have more than 5 million users. As I said here, a universe of opportunities open to you. So if you are an entrepreneur or if you have any business, you can use Payoneer in order to expand globally, get paid as a local in all countries and with low fees. They have partnership with a lot of really big companies, for example, Upwork, Fiverr, eBay, Shutterstock, Adobe, Google, Airbnb, and so on. So what it means, if you get paid from any of these company, you can receive that payments into your Payoneer account with no hassle. You receive the payments straight away to your Payoneer account, and with your physical card you can spend that money, or you can withdraw that money to your local bank account, to your local currency. These are the main service. You can get paid to your local bank numbers, you can get paid in Europe, in United States, in United Kingdom, and more. As I said before, you can expand into new marketplaces because they have agreements with a lot of companies. If you sell courses, if you sell product or service through Amazon, and also you can request a payment to a customer in order to get paid using their credit card or even bank transfers. You can withdraw your earnings using your card, or you can transfer that earnings to your local bank account. There is also a possibility to pay some taxes in some countries using Payoneer. You can pay to your suppliers. They has really good reviews in Trustpilot. And for example, how you can get a local account details worldwide? Well, after you create an account, you can use the link that I leave you in the first comment and in the description. In that way, you are going to receive $25 when you start using Payoneer, and you are going to help the channel to keep going. And you can get local account details in the United States, in UK, in Europe, Australia, Canada, Singapur, Japan, Hong Kong, and even United Arab Emirates. So this is quite useful because a lot of entrepreneurship and new business are situated in, for example, the United Arab Emirates, for example. In an easy way, you can expand your presence globally. You give your customer the possibility to pay as a local. In here, explain how it works. You can log into your account, and then you can get your bank details in different currencies, and you can copy that details and paste it in your provider. So in that way, you are going to get a bank transfer to your bank account, but it's going to appear into your Payoneer balance. There are different marketplace networks available with a partner with Payoneer, for example, Airbnb, Fiverr, Wish, eBay, even Google. So as I explained before, you complete your details into your account for example, in Google, and you can get paid straight away to Payoneer. You can also request money to different customers using Payoneer. This is a really powerful tool, but it's not for e-commerce. This is only just, for example, if you provide a service because you are a software developer and you want to receive that payment from your customer, you can send a payment request, and the other person and the other company can pay you straight away using different bank transfer, even using a debit or credit card. So you request a payment from clients anywhere in the world. This company has office all around the world. It is available in almost all the countries. So this is also a really powerful tool because it's not only available in the traditional places as Europe or United States, it's also available in Latin America, in Asia, in Oceania, and more. So for example, you want to request a payment, you complete the amount, you complete the currency, you click the description and the due date, and in that way you can also even attach the invoice, and that request is going to go straight away to the other person. So the other person is going to receive an email. They can decide which is the payment method that they can use to pay. Remember that Request a Payment does not support payments for consumers. You can use it as a payment gateway checkout for your e-commerce store. So it's only just for specific payments, not recurring payments. And the other person can pay in different ways. For example, they can use a credit or debit card, they can use an ACH debit electronic transfer if they are based in the United States, direct bank payments, or even local bank transfers. Or they can use the balance that they have in Payoneer if the other person or company has Payoneer. And you can also decide who of the parts is going to pay the fee for the transaction. I think it's quite useful if you are an entrepreneur or has any business. You can withdraw the money to your local bank account. You can add your bank account. You can search in here if your country is available in order to add the bank details to your Payoneer account. In that way, all the money that you receive in Payoneer, you can withdraw to your local bank. For example, in here, you can withdraw from the balance that you have in your Payoneer account. You select the bank, you add the details, and that's it. The money is going to transfer straight away. How you can add a new bank? You have to have an account in Payoneer. As I said before, if you don't have an account, you can use the link that I leave you in the description in the first comment. In that way, after that, you can add a new bank. You complete with all your bank details, and that's it. After that, you can click and select that bank details and transfer straight away. Which are the limits? The limits are really high. For example, you can make up to 30 withdrawals daily with a 5,000 daily limit. So you can withdraw up to $5,000 per day. So I believe it's quite useful for most of the people. If you have balance into your Payoneer account, you can pay using your balance that you have in Payoneer, and in that way you enjoy quick and simple payments. You are not going to pay any fees if you transfer money to another Payoneer customer. So you transfer by free if you transfer from one Payoneer account to another one. And you can pay contractors in more than 200 countries and territories around the world. So it has global presence. Even you can define batch payments. If you have, for example, employees in different parts of the world, you can make a batch payment up to 200 payments at once. You complete the email, you click next, you enter the amount of money, from where do you want to pay, for example using your prepaid card or your balance, the purpose, and that's it. Pay and the money goes straight away to the other account. They offer a really powerful Payoneer commercial Mastercard card. You can request for a physical card or a virtual card. These are debit cards, so prepaid cards. So if you don't have money into your balance, you are not going to be able to use it. So first you have to have some money into your balance and then you can pay. They have a chip, it is contactless, so even you can add it to Google Pay or Apple Pay. You are not going to pay any fees to purchase if you pay online or in stores using USA dollars, euros, pounds, or Canadian dollars. You can increase your spending limits, and it has global presence. As I said before, you can decide if you prefer a virtual card or a physical card. They deliver it to your home. That's the good thing, that they deliver, for example, even to Latin America or to Asia, that the other type of fintech they don't deliver. So it could be useful to, for example, withdraw cash from ATMs in your local currencies, or for example spend in stores and online anywhere that Mastercard is accepted. But also if you want to use, for example, a virtual card to avoid the delivery and to, for example, start using it straight away, you can order one card and you are going to have that available into your account to start spending. You have to go to the part of the account that says bank and cards, and then if you are eligible for a Payoneer card, you are going to see the Payoneer cards option to add it. You click on order now after you decide if you prefer a virtual or a physical card. You have to take in consideration that at least you have to receive a minimum of $100 in payments into your Payoneer account in order to be able to request a card in the last 6 months. So first you have to start using Payoneer, receive payments, and then you will be able to request a card. And this is not for Russian people and India. So if you are from those countries, the card is not available for you. The traditional delivery is by free, but if you want to have an express shipping, you are going to pay for the delivery. In here we have all the fees that Payoneer charge you in order to understand if it is useful for you or not. Remember that you can get paid from another Payoneer account by free. If you get paid by your clients, if the other person uses a credit card, you are going to pay 3%, or if you use ACH bank debit, you are going to pay 1%. So the fees are high, but in comparison with all another gateways, in my opinion, it's cheaper than other alternatives. If you get paid directly from Wish or Airbnb, most of them they don't charge you at all, so the money that you get paid from, for example, Amazon, go straight away to your Payoneer account with no fee at all. And if you use, for example, your bank details in euros, in British pound, you are not going to pay any fees, but if you use US dollars, you are going to pay from 0 to 1%. How much they charge you to withdraw funds to your bank account? Well, that's depend the currency in which your local bank account is defined. So you are going to pay up to 2% of the amount of money that you withdraw. But if you use the same currency, the withdrawal is really cheap because they charge you only $1.5 flat. Which are the fees of the Payoneer card that I explained before? Well, to create an account is free, the card delivery is free if you choose the standard delivery. But if you want to use the express delivery or express shipping delivered by DHL, you're going to pay $40. The first card has a fee, so you're going to pay $30 for the first card as an annual fee. So you have to take in mind this, that it has an annual fee to use this card, but the additional cards in any currency are free. So the first one costs you $30, and all the next one that you request are by free. If you pay another currency, you are going to pay 3.5%. So it's always important to understand in which currency you are paying. This is for the exchange rate. This is quite high in my opinion. And if you make a withdrawal using an ATM, you are going to pay $1 or $3.15 depending if you use your balance or a cash advance. If you lose your card and you request a replacement, you are going to pay $13. So I believe that the fees are okay. They charge you for a lot of things, but they are not so high in comparison with other alternatives. If you have an entrepreneur or a company, these costs are really low in comparison to using another alternative like as PayPal or Stripe or another bank account, for example. And if you want to pay, if the other recipient has a Payoneer account, it's by free, as I explained before. But if the other person doesn't have a Payoneer account, you're going to pay up to 2% per transaction. And also remember that there is an annual fee of your account, but only if you don't use it for a whole year. So if for 12 months you didn't use Payoneer for any type of transaction, they are going to start charging you $30 per year. So I believe that if you are planning to create an account, is because you are going to use it. This is going to be zero. They started in 2005. They have more than 5 million users. They are already more than 2,000 employees, and they has 24 offices around the world. So they expand really fast. They founded in New York, and as it says here, they start introducing more offices around the world. They get licensed in Europe. They expand to Asia. They expand to Latin America. They get trusted by Amazon, by Airbnb, by Booking. So I believe that they are expanding really fast. And as I said before, in 2021, they become public listed in the Nasdaq in the USA market. This is the end of the video. Remember to subscribe, to leave a comment if you have any doubt. And remember that if you use the link that I leave you in the first comment and the description, you will get some dollars when you start using your account, and you're going to help the channel to keep growing.